Hey you guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my May TBR. And yes, my April wrap-up will be up soon. I am filming it today. I just want to, make sure all of my reviews are updated. Because at the current moment they are not. And I didn't realize I was so far behind that I haven't done a review since like the beginning of the month. Yeah, I haven't done a review since like Empire Storms, which was at the beginning of the month, so I have quite a bit to get through. So I chose quite a few books this time. They're all pretty new books that I haven't had a chance to read yet. Two of them have been recommended to me by my friend Sam. Hi Sam, if you are reading this, I did take that long list of books that you gave me to heart, and yes, I will be adding that said list of books to my bullet journal sometime this month, so I did not forget about you, and I am reading some of your recommendations so we can scream about it together, because I feel like I always give you recommendations and you read them, but it's never the other way around and I feel bad, so let's do this. One of the books that I am reading this month is actually one that I have already started, but that's what happens when you finish a book and you have 4 days before the month ends, and yeah. But that is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. Now, this is a pretty popular book, but if you guys don't know what it is, or if you're like me, who doesn't go into books very often knowing the synopsis and kind of just jumps in based off a recommendation, this is about a kind of near future world where at midnight you get a call saying that you will be dying on this day. You don't know exactly when you're going to die, how you're going to die, or if you even live to see the day end. You could probably die in the next hour, the next 5 minutes. You could die walking outside and having an allergic reaction. But there's also kind of this weird friendship app situation / a Tinder situation where you can meet people who are also currently dying. And these two boys, Mateo and Rufus, have gotten their death day call that same day and kind of meet up, and per usual, things ensue. Now, I am about 70 odd pages into this book. I am enjoying it thus far. However, I feel like with Adam Silvera's books, there is always kind of that really happy, peppy kind of dorky character, and the one that isn't so happy, peppy, and isn't so dorky. And sometimes, having this been my third book by him, the formula does get a little repetitive, so I want to see how this one switches that up, because I know this is kind of the book that catapulted him into being a little bit more well-known. Then after that it was History, then What If It's Us, so we're slowly working our way back from the list of books that he has written. But I'm sure that I might do, if you guys want, I can do a review on this, or a book of the week situation, just let me know. The next book is one of the two books that my friend Sam has suggested to me, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. Now, I know nothing about this book, and I know it is very popular and it has been on my TBR to read for a long time. However, when people who are recommending the book to you don't really give you much of a synopsis and just say, pick it up. And on top of that, the original cover did not necessarily appeal to me. Kind of slows me down from picking up said book. But I like this newer cover, not gonna lie. I think it says a lot more about the plot than the actual original one. But again, I don't know much about it. All I know is that it involves a slave and a guard or a soldier, and neither of them are free, judging by the first 3 lines there. And it involves kind of a revolution or a uprising of sort, and they are kind of at the forefront. Now, like I said, I don't know a lot, but everyone has such good things to read about it, and I really am enjoying the color schemes within the cover. This one's red, the sequel is blue and green, so you really can't go wrong when you literally throw 3 of my favorite colors on a cover and on separate covers and just kind of hand the book to me. So hopefully I'll start this soon and I'll love it as much as everyone else has loved these books. The next book is another Sam recommendation, and it unfortunately still has a sticker on it, and I can't seem to remove the said sticker. I feel like there should be specified stickers for books that just come off very easily. Because, nope, I got this, 1 second. Aha! But yes, for all those booksellers out there, I vote we all create a specific kind of sticker for books that slip off really easily and don't leave residue, because I have another book with a similar problem where there is residue. But like I said, this is another Sam recommended book to me, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Actually, this is also recommended by my friend Kendra, so hi both of you guys. Essentially, this book is still really popular. I never picked it up for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but I picked up Carry On, and I decided, you know what, I should probably read the book that started it all before I hop into the other one. But this book essentially follows Kath, who has been a Simon Snow fan and writes fan fiction of it, thus kind of rendering her not really having seen the light of day. But now that she's in college, she is forced to choose between socializing and leaving the world as like Simon Snow behind, or kind of continuing on what she has happened. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I never picked up this book, because having come from a similar situation after high school, I have now since graduated university, woo, I realized that I could probably have related to this quite a bit, and I think that even though I have graduated and have clearly moved past whatever issues I was having, and I'm doing well-ish, I think that I can still find things that I can relate to and be like, oh yeah, I remember that time. And also, it has like sprayed edges, and I love sprayed edges. I didn't think I would ever like sprayed edges, but I do. Especially when there's like this pretty like mint green Is this like a mint green? Yeah, I'm saying like it's a nice pretty mint green. I will pick this up, and then my friend Sam can stop pestering me. I love you, Sam. Not truly, but like, yeah, I feel bad. The next book is a book that I'm really surprised that I never got to, but TBH and TBF. I didn't even know it was a book. And that is Speak by Laurie Halse Anderson. This is already a movie, and I watched the movie because my mom suggested me to watch the movie several years ago. But this is about Melinda, who was sexually assaulted at a party her freshman year of high school, and after she shuts down a different party to kind of prevent another girl from being assaulted, no one kind of takes her seriously or believes the words she is saying, so she stops speaking. However, I believe in her senior year of high school, she finds the words through art, and this is kind of her journey of trying to explain what has happened to her throughout the years and why this, and how she kind of comes out of that. Like I said, I watched the movie a long time ago. It had Kristen Stewart in it, and my mom had me do it. But I think that this is going to be a really important read for me to do. It's been a minute since I've had something so heavy, read such a heavy topic, so I'm excited to read it, but also I'm like somewhat terrified to see where this goes. So clearly you can tell there is a big trigger warning, so if this is not something you're prepared for, I highly suggest that you kind of avoid this book for a bit. And also, if I do a review or a wrap up on it, I will have trigger warnings as well as an ability, like a timestamp for you guys to skip over it if I feel that the content that I am saying might be too triggering for you. The next book is actually a poetry collection, and that is Fierce Fairy Tales, Stories and Poems to Stir Your Soul by Nikita Gill. I read Wild Embers, I think, last month, and I enjoyed it, so I'm finally going to pick up her poetry collection, and if this other one. And if I like this one, I'm going to make the hunt to find Your Soul is a River or My Soul is a River by her, because I can't find that anywhere. And the last book that I am planning to read in May is Percy Jackson and the Olympians: The Titan's Curse. This is the third book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, and again it follows Percy as he and his friends are forced to save the world from his rather terrifying relatives that he never necessarily wanted in his life. I still am kicking myself in the butt that I haven't finished the series out yet. And at the same time, I'm also kicking myself in the butt because I could probably buy the series in one go and not worry about it, but here I am, taking my time and not binging the series like I should be, like a normal person would. I don't know, with series I just have to take a break between each book, or it's too much, even if it's like a middle grade or however you want to put it, I just need a break between them. But that is it for my May TBR. Honestly, I sometimes wonder why I do May TBRs. I love doing them because you guys get to see kind of my beginning thoughts of a book that I haven't really read to like my thoughts now at the end of the month. But like I read so many books in between because I read like audiobooks, or sometimes I finish my TBRs early that I'm just like, what do I do now? But if you guys have any suggestions for like audiobooks you want me to read, feel free to leave those down below, and I'll try to get them before the end of the month so I can read them and review. But if you have any books that are in this current TBR right now that you want me to do a review on, or like a currently reading book of the week on, please let me know as well, and I'll try to do those as soon as possible. But until my next video, I will talk to you guys in the comments and everywhere else. Social media links will be down below. I hope you guys have had a great week and have a wonderful start of your week, and I will talk to you guys literally everywhere else. Bye!